Hey guys, I am here with the legendary NICKI French, who was the United Kingdom's representative in the year 2000, which I cannot believe, with the iconic "Don't Play That Song Again." Woo! So NICKI, how are you doing first of all?
I am doing great, thank you. I'm having a great time. It's amazing to be back because I had to miss last year because I was on a theatre tour. But it's just wonderful to have that buzz going on again. And we're in a beautiful new venue. I've heard a lot of the sound checks, and the sound here is phenomenal. It's going to be an amazing evening. Very, very excited, and I've even dressed up for it.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
Now, of course, you are hosting tonight's event with, I believe, Paddy O'Connell for not the first time, I do believe.
Oh gosh, I mean, this must be our 12th, maybe 13th year, maybe even more.
Wow.
We just do it every year. We just turn up and do it, and I love working with Paddy. We bounce off each other so well, and we have fun, and we have fun with the artists as well. A lot of tongue-in-cheek comments, but you know, it's great. It's not offensive to anyone, and we just have a lovely, lovely time. Let's face it, we're all Eurovision fans here, so it's a wonderful sort of family feel to be in.
And of course, you know, you're still very kind of active within the Eurovision community, but what would you say kind of brings you back to Eurovision every year?
I think it is that camaraderie, the whole sort of, the fact that you just get on with everybody because we've all got something in common, and you know, this common denominator that is music, and that is enjoyable, good music, you know, songs that people can enjoy, and live vocals. That's the thing for me. It's the live vocals. Oh, and can I just plug that my new album is out today, and it's already doing well in the iTunes charts apparently, so we're very excited about that. It's called Eurovision.
Of course.
So guess what it's about? Oh! It's been a joy to record it, and I've done a couple of new tracks. There are new mixes on there, and again, it's to prove the love that everybody has for Eurovision. There's a different track for everybody's taste, and you know, we're just so proud of it, and you know, everybody's just so proud of the whole Eurovision setup. You know, there's never any nasty fallout. It's all so supportive. I've always said Eurovision does more for international relations than any government or politician can do, and that's true with Eurovision because all the acts are supportive of each other. And backstage, now that we have all these preview parties around the globe, they all know each other. When they get here, we're usually one of the last ones, and they all know each other, and they're all hugging backstage and so on. I mean, they used to do that anyway, but that was before they even knew each other. That's another story. But no, it's just great fun, and we all love Eurovision, and long may it continue.
I definitely agree with that. Now, obviously, you were at Eurovision yourself. What do you kind of take from that experience? Do you remember much of your time in Sweden?
Do you know, as everyone knows, we didn't do that well, but it's still one of the most proud moments of my whole life. I mean, I'm very patriotic and so on. So to represent your country at anything is amazing. And I remember I was in my hotel room, which was part of the complex where the venue was, and I was looking out the window and I could see people arriving, and when I saw someone holding a Union Jack, I just dissolved because I realised that they were here to support me, and it's just an amazing event, and that's why I've stuck with it. You know, a lot of, as we all know, particularly in the UK, a lot of the artists that represent their country, they disappear after the final. But not me. No, you can't get rid of me.
And we wouldn't want to get rid of you. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you.
Now, of course, the UK is hosting Eurovision this year for the first time since, it feels like forever. I mean, how did you feel kind of, you know, watching Sam Ryder last year and all the success that we sort of had out of nowhere?
It was amazing. I was actually in Ireland doing my
Okay.
theatre tour on the night, and I managed to watch his performance on my phone in the dressing room. The show came down, and I raced upstairs and said, "I'm not leaving until we've watched him." And we watched the performance. I mean, it was just amazing, and he's the cause of this huge influx of interest in the UK and Eurovision generally. He has, he's done that as a one-man team, and yeah, I mean, the fact it's in Liverpool this year is momentous. Everyone's getting so behind it and so excitable. There are acts who have won Eurovision who can't get work because it's just mad. Different places are booking people, and yet there are still artists that you would think would just walk into a job in a club or whatever, but there are so many people wanting to take part that they can't get in, and it's wonderful, the excitement that Liverpool has already. I was in Runcorn next to Liverpool for Panto last year, and even at Christmas, Liverpool was getting geared up. It was getting excited for Eurovision. It's going to be the most mental week up there. It really is. I mean, I don't know what state any of these people are going to be in come the Sunday morning.
Well,
That's a good Eurovision.
That's a really good Eurovision.
yeah, well, hopefully a happy state and an excited state.
Let's hope so.
Obviously, you mentioned your theatre tour and your new album that's released today. What else is in the pipeline for you?
Oh, well, there is another new album that's not Eurovision based. It's sort of all original songs and a few covers. That's scheduled for later on in the year. So, yeah, I've recorded all my vocals, but we're waiting for various tracks to get mixed and mastered. But, yeah, more of the same, really, just doing my gigs, possibly theatre again, possibly Panto, I hope Panto. So, yeah, just same old, but I now have a little one to look after at home.
Oh.
Now I have my little dog. So, yes, I need to get back for Stanley here and there.
Okay. So which dog do you have?
I have a Cocker Spaniel.
Okay.
He's a rescue from Egypt, and he's 3 years old, and he's just amazing. He's gorgeous.
And does he like Eurovision too?
Well, he puts up with it, put it that way. Yes. He hasn't howled like
Okay.
like some singers can. He hasn't howled when I put the Eurovision stuff on. So, fingers crossed, he's going to get used to it.
Okay. Perfect. Now, one last question to finish. What is your favourite Eurovision song of all time?
I genuinely don't have one. I just couldn't. Everyone knows one of them is C by Giulio Cinquetti from 1974.
Classic.
I absolutely love that. I love Jostein Hasselgaard's I'm Not Afraid to Move On. Absolutely love
Don't
that.
think I've heard that.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous song. There are so many. There are so many. I could go on and on and on and on. Let It Swing by Bobby Sox, Ding a Dong by Teachin. We just go on. Take Me to Your Heaven, Charlotte. Just In Your Eyes, Niamh Kavanagh. Just stop me when you get bored, because I will just keep going.
That's fine. Thank you very much for taking
Thank
the time
you
to talk
so
to
much.
us, and good luck with the show tonight.
Thank you, and enjoy the show tonight. I hope everyone enjoys it.